Hi everybody, it's Chrissy with AddictedToAllThingsPretty.com, and today I'm going to review the Zoya Color Lock system. What it is an all-in-one 5-step treatment for manicures if you're doing them at home and things like that, or traveling and things like that. It's actually pretty good. It retails for about $48. I'm going to keep looking to my right during this video because a lot of my notes, the price points and things like that are on the laptop, which is right next to me. Your first step is going to be the Zoya 3-in-1 Remove Plus. This is great. The only issue is, it handles glitter, it handles everyday manicures, it gets it off real good, and it doesn't dry out your nails. What it is, it's a 3-in-1 system, so it's going to remove the polish, it's going to clean your nails, and it's going to prep them. And it's not drying at all. I keep showing you my nails, but I'll get to that later, but it's not drying on the nails at all. I know it's a huge no-no, but I actually like to swatch with this because when you're taking off the polish, sometimes what happens is your nails get all dry, you get that little white little ashiness going on and things like that. I don't have that issue out of this whatsoever. The only issue would be, I guess, the pricing. For this bottle, this is an 8-ounce bottle. This 8-ounce bottle is $10. The ingredients, it's not a lot going on here. It's only glycerin, fragrance, and acetone, not in that order, but that's all it is. Most people have glycerin at home. I'm sure it can be done. But what I do like is this top. So I guess thinking about it that way, it's probably not too bad. Maybe I would probably catch it on sale when it's $5. They just did that not too long ago. But this top right here, and it's called the Big Flipper. This part turns and locks in. This part locks in, so it's good for traveling. This part flips up, and you pump on it on the little top part right there. So in that case, I like it. It's worth every penny. It's just, I think I have a hard time, paying for $10 for a polish remover, especially when I go through as much polish remover as I do, regardless if I'm swatching or just daily wear, because I change my nail polish maybe about 3 times a week sometimes. So in that case, that's my only gripe about it. So I would definitely get it. That bottle is super convenient, that top, the Big Flipper top, but I would catch it on sale. Or what you can also do is buy it in bulk. The large bottle, the large 32-ounce bottle is only $25. That's not bad at all, and that's going to last a long time. So what I may do is just do that if the acetone and glycerin doesn't work. But it does also smell nice too, so I'm sure it won't smell the same at all. Part 2 is going to be a base coat. It includes 2 base coats. It's going to be the Anchor base coat, which is this one. Or you can use Get Even, which is a rich filling base coat. Actually, I like them both equally. I interchange them. So sometimes I may use the regular base coat. My nails have this weird shape to it where it like dips down and then it comes up. They're also thin, and I try not to buff as often as I probably should, but it just thins out my nails when I'm buffing too much. So to keep them strong as possible, I kind of cut back on the buffing and filing them and things like that. So in that case, when I really, really need it, or it's really bad and I'm trying to stretch it out in between buffing my nails, I go with the Get Even. But they're both really good. Actually, the Anchor is really sticky. If you're into sticky base coats, that's going to be the one you're going to like. But I don't have any issues with chipping. It's actually one of the best base coats I've ever used, honestly. I do like Set You Revealed. If you have thin nails, you're going to need something that's going to harden those nails. These don't contain those type of hardeners. However, they still work really good. So depending on the polish that you're going to use and things like that, and what your nail care needs are, that's going to determine whether or not you can incorporate this one into your at-home manicures and things like that. But these are actually my 2 favorite base coats. If you've been looking at the blog lately, that's all I've been using. So those are great. Those retail, if I'm right, $8, but let me make sure. And the base coats come in bulk as well, so I know for a fact that's what I'm going to do next, is pay for the order. Once I place my orders, I'm just going to buy it in bulk. So Those retail for $8 for the individual bottles. If you buy the large bottle, which is 2 ounces, it's $19 and like 96 cents. I can't really see. That's a good deal, so I'm going to keep those on hand. So that's going to be your step 2, which is your base coat. Step 3 is the color, which is not included in the color lock system. The color is individual. This is Stacy from the Wonderful collection, and what I did was I added just a generic matte top coat over it. So that's going to be your step 2. I'm sorry, that's going to be your step 3, and this is 2 coats. So step 4 is going to be Amor, which is Zoya's top coat UV block. It's a top coat. Actually, I don't like this one at all. It doesn't dry. I've used it with Zoya products. With Zoya Nail Color. I've used it with other brands that I have. I've used it with China Glaze. I've used it with BB Couture polish, and it just doesn't dry fast enough. It takes forever to dry. I'm assuming that's why they sell these hurry up drops that goes along with it. That's in the kit, and this is basically your step 5, and it says here that it's to dry. Oh, it dries polish fast and ends bubbling. It does dry polish fast. It still cannot handle their top coat for some reason. It still takes forever. I don't like that top coat at all. So, but the drops, I've used the drops with other top coats that I like, and it works fine. And it does speed it up. It does speed it up. I don't have any issues with bubbling, but I normally don't have issues with bubbling either. So, in that case, I still like it. I had to hurry up and do my nails last night because I saw a little scuff mark. And it came in handy. So I like these drops. It kind of reminds me of going to the nail shop and asking for spray. Like, I don't know what it does, but it works. So I like that. And let's see here. The remover. Let's see here. The hurry up drops. Zoya nail polishes are $8 as well. The hurry up drops, for this size bottle, it is $16. I would get it. I like it. And it does come in handy. It just can't handle that top coat. I don't know what's wrong with that top coat, with this Amor top coat, but it's not for me at all. And I keep trying to use it, and it's not for me. Your last, which isn't a step, but it's a nice addition to have with this set, is going to be the Renew drops. Over time, what happens is your polish becomes, the formula just kind of, it wears. It gets thick, gets kind of goopy, it does some strange things. All you need to do is add just 1 drop. All you have to do is just add 1 drop in a bottle of your old crappy nail polish and mix it up in between your hands by going like this. And you just want to roll it through. You don't want to shake it like this because that's going to get bubbles. So you just want to roll it through gently. And if you need another drop, then you can go ahead on and just add that in there. Overall, I like the system. I don't have the bag with me. It's in a car. But it comes with a nice travel bag with instructions and things like that. I love that bag. You can just toss in your items and go. But it's big enough, not even for nail polish, but just whatever you need, period. It's a nice travel bag. So I guess in that case, I really like it. $48 isn't bad when you're thinking about all the products you have. It's a nice system. I have no complaints. I guess just besides this Amor top coat stuff, that's the only issue. But besides that, I really like it. It came in handy, and I have no complaints. I guess if anything, I'm gonna see what I can do with this Remove Plus, because I'm probably gonna have to buy it in bulk. So hopefully I answered everybody's questions, and if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll get that answered for you. Thank you guys. Have a good weekend and have a good day. Bye.